Welcome to Networks Professionals.
Welcome to the Explainer. So today we're diving deep into the SolarWinds Certified Professional certification, or the SCP. If you're looking for the ultimate tool to really stand out in the high-stakes world of IT infrastructure, where a single down node can literally ruin your entire week, well, you are in exactly the right place. We're going to decode everything you need to know about this cert for 2026, from what it actually is to how to pass it, and most importantly, whether it's the right move for your career right now. Okay, let's dive into this. We've got a really clear roadmap today. Meet the SolarWinds SCP, the career ROI, inside the exam room, your preparation blueprint, and finally, the final verdict.
Section 1. Meet the SolarWinds SSC. Let's set the stage here.
Before we get too far into the weeds, we kind of have to start with the most fundamental question. What is the SCP? I mean, you hear the acronym tossed around IT circles all the time, but what does it actually prove to a hiring manager? Well, the SolarWinds Certified Professional certification validates your ability to deploy, configure, manage, troubleshoot, and optimize SolarWinds network and systems management solutions. Now, I really want you to focus on those active verbs there: deploy, configure, troubleshoot. This is all about proving practical, hands-on ability, not just showing that you memorized a bunch of flashcards.
And let me tell you, that practical ability, it's in massive demand right now. Why? Because of SolarWinds' giant global footprint. We are talking widespread international acceptance across North America, Europe, Asia Pacific, and beyond. From massive enterprises and government organizations right down to managed service providers and telecom companies. These huge entities literally rely on SolarWinds to keep their lights on and their networks flowing. Now, what's really interesting about this is how it breaks down the two massive ecosystems you'll be dealing with. On one side, you have the Network Performance Monitor, or NPM. That's their most popular product, laser-focused on the network itself. Think node and interface monitoring or using tools like NetPath. On the flip side, there's the Server and Application Monitor, or SAM. This one looks at what's actually running on that infrastructure, like monitoring Windows, Linux, and all your application dependencies.
All right, Section 2, the career ROI. Let's talk about the return on your investment here.
Because look, IT professionals think in terms of ROI for their time and money, right? Passing the SCP offers some serious, tangible benefits. First up is industry recognition. It really distinguishes you from the pack. It unlocks way better career opportunities because companies running SolarWinds strongly prefer folks who actually know how to use it deeply. Think of it just like Microsoft Azure or AWS certs. It validates that vendor-specific expertise and makes you the absolute go-to monitoring specialist. And naturally, being that specialized expert leads straight to higher salary potential. Let's connect that directly to you. If you're currently in or even just aiming for roles like NOC engineer, systems admin, network or infrastructure engineer, cloud ops, or cybersecurity analyst, this certification puts a massive target on your back in the best way possible. To a hiring manager, an SCP is the exact proof they need that you can handle their alerts without breaking a sweat. Moving on to Section 3, inside the exam room. We're going to demystify the actual logistics of taking this exam. $200. That is the typical cost. Historically, SolarWinds Academy runs this through a yearly subscription model for about $200. And the really great part, that usually includes one exam retake, which honestly takes a whole lot of the pressure off your shoulders. 70%. Keeping that rapid pace going, while the exact passing score might vary just a bit depending on your specific track, you're generally aiming for around a 70% or higher to pass. Logistically speaking, you can take this totally remotely from the comfort of your home via a webcam-monitored online proctor. As for the format, expect a mix of multiple choice and scenario-based questions. And I really want to stress this. The exam heavily favors practical product configuration and real-world troubleshooting over deep protocol-level theory. So the crucial point to take away is that the difficulty is considered moderate. It is highly practical, it's completely manageable if you have basic networking knowledge, a solid understanding of SNMP, and, most importantly, hands-on experience with SolarWinds. If you know your way around monitoring concepts, you are going to be in a really great position. Section 4, your preparation blueprint. Let's get into the step-by-step roadmap. Here are your 5 actionable steps to pass the SCP. Step 1. Nail down those networking fundamentals. Step 2.
Deep dive into the SolarWinds products, specifically NPM and SAM. Step 3, utilize the SolarWinds Academy for their official guides. Step 4, and honestly, this is the absolute game changer. Build a home lab, get those trial versions, set up dashboards, break things, run device discovery. Hands-on practice is literally the biggest factor in passing. And finally, step 5, practice real-world scenarios. And this brilliantly illustrates your next 4 months. If you're starting from scratch, here is a highly structured, concrete study timeline for you. Month 1, dedicate entirely to networking basics and NSMP fundamentals. In Month 2, install NPM and learn that architecture inside out. Month 3 is where you master alerting and reporting. And finally, Month 4 is for hammering those practice labs and final exam prep.
Bringing us to Section 5, the final verdict. Let's do a quick self-assessment. So, is the SCP worth it in 2026? Well, it's a resounding yes if you currently work with SolarWinds, manage enterprise infrastructure, or you're aiming for a NOC engineering role. However, on the flip side, it might not be the right first step if you are completely new to IT and have absolutely zero networking knowledge.
But hey, if you do fall into that absolute beginner category, don't worry at all. Follow this specific sequence first. Start by earning your CompTIA Network Plus to get the basics down. Then level up with a Cisco CCNA. Once you've got those under your belt, then you tackle the SolarWinds SCP. That sequence right there provides the absolute strongest foundation for network monitoring.
Which leaves us with one final thought to ponder. Are you ready to monitor the future of your career? With the right preparation, the SCP can be the exact key that unlocks that next tier of IT infrastructure roles for you. Thank you so much for joining this explainer. I really hope you leave today feeling motivated, informed, and ready to tackle Month 1 of your prep.
Thanks for watching.